Hello fellow AV Bulls fans, and welcome to the 4th episode on AV Bulls narrated game recap. We apologize for the late post, as a lot of new content planning took place on the AV Bulls channel. Nonetheless, we are back. As our 4th episode, your Antelope Valley Bulls head to Linwood, California to play in the MLK Jump-Off Tournament against the one and only Ventura County Orcas. This game was probably one of the most thrilling games we've ever seen between these two teams. So without further ado, let's get into this epic and exciting game. Tip-off began at 12 p.m., a perfect time to start some high-flying basketball action. As soon as the game began, the Orcas jumped right into action, with number 4 Daniel Esters scoring the first point of the game for the Orcas. The Bulls recognized the Orcas scoring, and they began to take control. Jaquez Moore returned the favor with scoring the first point for your AV Bulls. As the first quarter continued, the Bulls still pressed the Orcas. Finally, as luck would have it, DeMary Jones got a tremendous steal from the Orcas and took it all the way to the basket. Intense scoring continued throughout the first quarter of the game. Leading into the second quarter, the Bulls exploded into the second quarter, with Jaquez scoring an easy 2 down in the paint. But suddenly, something remarkable happened. The Bulls began to sneakily run away with the score. By the middle of the second quarter, the Bulls were up 51-42. Then, when more shots were fired, the Bulls ended the second quarter off with a score of 60-49. When halftime was over, the Bulls exploded back into the game. DeMary Jones scored the first point of the second half for the Bulls with a perfect pounding layup. Kylie was draining 3-pointers left and right, and even a couple 2s. Suddenly, PJ Jones scored the most insane shot we had ever seen, but the ref called it for a travel. It was an unbelievable call from the ref, and PJ was heated about it. However, despite that, the Bulls still kept fighting. Towards the end of the third, DeMary Jones scored the most insane 3-pointer so far this season, almost on par with Virgil's shot against the Hounds earlier in the season. The Orcas tried to say it wasn't a 3-pointer due to it being shot when the buzzer sounded, but the score said otherwise. The Bulls sped away from the Orcas at the end of the third quarter with a score of 93-73. Finally, the fourth quarter was here, and at this point, it was out of reach for the Orcas. Multiple 3-pointers and layups were shot, along with an LBJ dunk from yours truly, DeMary Jones. Larry Moore was heating up as well, scoring perfect 2s with assists from Josh. And finally, despite all of that, the Bulls won their first game of the season with a final score of 120-86. The Bulls finally did it. They won their first game of the season. It was a momentous victory for the Bulls. The next day, at day 2 of the MLK Jump-Off Tournament, the Bulls won again against the Lobos with a final score of 120-108, giving the Bulls a 2-0 win at the MLK Tournament of 2024. This was truly an action-packed weekend. With Jaquez, DeMary, and Kylie putting in work, we were able to put on an amazing show. We hope you enjoyed episode 4 of the AV Bulls narrated game recap. It is unclear on when our next game will be, but be sure to stay tuned to the AV Bulls basketball community page for updates on upcoming games. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a single video. Until next time, fellow AV Bulls fans. Now let's make a shot and run with the Bulls.
Basket, kicked it out for the 3, and then kicked it up for 2, and it's good with the rebound in the front court on 2 steps. Here come the Bulls right back for the layup.
They not like us.
Something
They not
easy.
like us.
He takes the wide open 3, and it's good.
They not like us. They not like us.